Hey everybody, I've been getting plenty of questions today about what this lockdown means in terms of real estate. Mainly getting questions from people who are currently under contract, but I just wanted to put out a little video that would explain just kind of some of the questions that I'm being asked. So first thing I'll say is that they did deem real estate a non-essential business. So for me, that just means that a lot of the in-person stuff that I do, like showing houses, I'm just not going to be able to do that. But I am going to be able to keep working from home. And so in terms of kind of working with current contracts and things, that's not going to be any kind of a problem for me. But I think that we should probably start with the people who are currently under contract. So for buyers and sellers, how is this going to affect the transaction that you're currently a part of? So the good news is that for most of you, it should still be totally fine. They've been getting some really great things put in place that are actually going to be beneficial even after we're through all of this COVID-19 stuff. A couple of those things being the ability to electronically file with the courthouse to record your sale. And then the other neat thing that they're going to do is they're going to allow what are those people called? Notaries, e-notaries. So that's definitely going to be a bonus for a lot of people. But one thing to keep in mind with those e-notaries is your bank has to be okay with it. So if you're a buyer and you are in the position where you're going to have to use an e-notary, just make sure that you reach out to the bank and see if that's going to be okay. So essential businesses that are going to keep everything moving forward are companies like Whatcom Land Title and Chicago Title, your title and escrow companies. The courthouse is an essential business. Banks are an essential business. So appraisers are another essential business. So everything that's going to kind of get you towards the finish line and get everything closed is still an essential business and shouldn't cause any delay in closing. The one thing that it could get a little bit sticky with is your inspection. So inspectors are not considered an essential business. So if you just had your offer accepted and you're just not quite through inspection yet, we might have to get some kind of contract addendum put in place that is going to allow for the extra time that is needed. And the MLS has put out a specific form that we can use that will give that extra time. So another thing is if you are currently kind of mid-inspection, maybe you've already had your inspection and you're going back and forth with each other and you're trying to figure out, can you fix this or do that before closing? Unfortunately, those contractors who are going to be doing that work are also not an essential business. So it just might be something where instead of having the actual work done, you could get a credit from a seller so that you can have the work done after closing when everything is kind of open back up. So for those of you who are thinking of selling your house in the near future, if you can, I'd urge you to wait because some of those other businesses that were deemed non-essential are going to be the businesses that we use to get the maximum value for your home. It's going to be the photographers, the drone photographers, the landscapers, the painters, everybody that we use to really whip your house into shape is a non-essential business. And so I could absolutely list your house if you need to. If you're in a kind of a pinch and you have to get it on the market, we can certainly do it. But it's going to have to be, your cell phone photos, and that's not the value that me or hopefully any other realtor is trying to offer you. So if you can wait, I'd absolutely advise it. If you can't, we got your back. We can still make it happen. Buyers, another kind of thing, it's odd because I can't do anything in person as part of that lockdown. So I can't even go and open a key box. I can't go and take a video walkthrough of the house for you. I can't let you in the house. So it's just kind of an odd time, but you can certainly still make an offer on a house. We can write something up. We can try and put contingencies in place that allow you to go and do your due diligence after all of this is, not gone away, but after they've lifted this lockdown. So we can get creative, but, when you make this offer and a seller accepts it, unless you just want to do it sight unseen and you're totally okay with that, which is another thing that I probably wouldn't advise you to do, we would just want to put some kind of a addendum in place that would, let you verify that the house was what it looked like in the photos, that lets you have your inspection when it's allowable. So we just want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to, protect you um, in that kind of a contract. So again, it's kind of a weird time for everybody. We're going to give more information as we get it, and it seems to be something that's kind of changing on a day-to-day basis. So stay tuned. If you got any questions that I didn't answer, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. But we're looking forward to getting through this together. And what I will say is it really is a joint effort. And the one thing that I've seen so far, just kind of leading up to all of this, is that sellers still want to close, buyers still want to close, and everybody's been super willing to work together. So I think as long as we keep doing that and everybody's on the same page, that things might take a little bit longer, but we're going to get some good systems in place that are going to benefit us in the future, and we're still going to get everything tied up, and it's going to still be a good result for you. So thanks for taking the time to watch, and let me know if you got any questions.